So Jesus declared that the Spirit of the Lord was on him, right? Then he promised the Spirit to dwell in us. The book of Acts wasn't the end of that story, as I just said. It was the beginning of ours. So we aren't just fans of Jesus. We're filled to finish what he started. Do you get that? Too often in churches and at times as Christians, we just become like a fan of what Jesus did. That's wonderful. I am all about that. But that's not what Jesus is saying. I don't want you just to be a fan. I want you to do what I did. I came to give you the instruction. I showed you the standard of operation here. That's why when Peter was like, can I walk out on the water with you? Jesus is like, come on. And Peter, he's like, all right, I'm going to walk out on this water. You know, all the other disciples, all the 11 sitting on the boat were like, jeez. Right? Why didn't I ask? I guarantee you, all of them were like, maybe one, Thomas. But the rest of them, were like, moron, I should have asked, right? In that moment, what is Jesus, what happens? Peter begins to sink. Why? Because he takes his eyes off of Jesus, right? Jesus is like, come on, right? We don't take our eyes off of Jesus. He's the standard, okay? But it's not a matter of just we're being fanboys of Jesus. That's not the point. The point is that now we get to do what Jesus did, and that's what Jesus wants us to do, all right?